Hello, it's for Narrate. It's because you have an incredible performance. And for us, it's very impressive that you play duelists and two other agents. No? For example, you play Gecko in the kickoff, and now you are playing to Fade and other agent. The question is for you is how with the transition to play only duelists in the last year and now playing different agent is your decision, is decision of the coach, and how how are you feeling with it? No? Are you happy with more agents or what?
So first, it's the decision of the coach. Like from my perspective, I can play any agent in the game, and whatever Ang or Zish or any of our coaches need me to play, I'll play it. I think the transition is for me specifically. I don't think it's too hard. I've played thousands of ranked games playing every agent, so like I'm all comfortable on like every agent, like just on the like mechanics on how the character works. So it's to me, it's for me, it's not really difficult, I would say.
Thank you.
So apologies, we had some technical issues. Magnum, I'm going to ask you the same question again. So the question from Sports Keto was, there were moments on both maps where FPX were starting to string a lot of rounds back and things looked a bit scary for your team. What was the discussion done within the team that allowed you to secure the 2-0 win?
So first of all, make sure your mic is in battle, guys. And then, yeah, as I said, I'll say again. The difference between two maps, is that on Icebox, the rounds which they started getting, like we are on late 7-0, I believe, was us losing them rather than winning them. And on attack, on their defense, they started playing quite well. They felt the momentum. But we managed to close the map out. And on Lotus, we choose incorrect rounds to play on our defense. They played really well, straightforward, nothing special. But yeah, they just played well. But then we took attack post, and luckily we managed to bounce back based on what coaches told us in the attack post.
Thank you very much. Next question goes to Ganesh at Strafe.
Hello, this is to Zaish and Magnum. You obviously had closed down the map 2-0, but it wasn't as convincing as expected since FX wasn't as. I mean, FX is a good team, obviously, but you were heavily favored. Were there any mistakes or misplays during in game that you think you would have to fix before the next game starts?
So first of all, I don't like to hear that a team is not like really good, because if they are here, is that they deserve. We are only 8 teams out of 44 in the partnership, so if they are here, they deserve. And second thing is, I think they were pretty good individually, and as Magnum said, we didn't really enter into our game really good on Lotus, and then on Icebox we did some bad mistakes. But we're gonna fix them, and yeah, they were shooting back, and I think they have a pretty good team. And if, as I said, if they are here, that it's that they deserve. So we are not like disrespecting them. We are like valuing their gameplay and waiting for them like to shoot back, and this is what happened. And props to them.
Thank you. Next question goes to Nerditude.
Thank you so much. My question is for Narrate. France and Spain in esports have their rivalries. How do you guys handle playing on stage where most of the crowd is against you?
I don't think most of the crowd is against us. There's a ton of KC fans out in the crowd, and I think a lot of them are here to support us. I think if we play a team like Heretics, it'll definitely be way more electric for them and be against us. But we already played against Heretics in Madrid before this, and it was pretty insane. Like every time Heretics went around, they're cheering like crazy, even with way less people than that's going to be on this stage. So it'll definitely be different, but I think we can handle it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Next question goes to Fernando. You may be muted.
Hello, Fernando.
Sorry, my question is for Tomasi, and doing Portuguese. Boa noite, Thomas. Parabéns pela vitória.
Obrigado.
Muitas pessoas colocaram a Karmine como uma das favoritas para esse campeonato, né? Você acha que essa vitória por 2-0 com grande autoridade sobre a FPX tira um pouco dessa pressão inicial sobre vocês?
Eu acho que o primeiro jogo seria uma vitória bastante importante e acho que foi um jogo bom para nos habituarmos ao palco. Acho que é o que nos traz, é o que nos beneficia neste momento. Em termos favoritos, eu acho que neste torneio qualquer um pode ganhar, sendo honesto. Como o Zeiss disse, todas as equipas estão aqui, portanto merecem. Eu acho que toda a gente pode ganhar. Eu acho que nós vimos de um momento muito bom e nós somos todos jovens, queremos muito ganhar e vencer. Portanto, acho que esta vitória foi muito importante do facto de voltarmos ao nosso momentum do kickoff e nos habituarmos ao palco. Portanto, acho que é isso.
Obrigado.
Nada.
He's right.
Thank you. Next question from Esports Driven.
Thank you. My question is to Zeish. So how does it feel to bounce back after having a tough 2023 season? And what did you learn as a sub player last season that you can use today as a coach?
So honestly, I feel like really good, and obviously I'm not doing it alone. Like I can work as much as I want, or as I can. If these guys don't replicate like what we say with Eng, it will not be possible. So first of all, like they are doing the hard job, you know. So thank you to them for making me bounce back. This is the first thing. And the second thing, I think my experience as a player give me a lot of keys, because before, even though I was like having good understanding of the game, sometimes I couldn't feel what a player could feel, you know, because I stopped my career really early. And since I played, I think there is a lot of situations that are more clear for me, and I have more patience, you know, because before I was younger, and when mistakes happens or something like this, I was like, fuck, we worked a lot, and like, why is not working? Why like this guy is not doing what he has to do, you know? And when you played, and when you know like the pressure of the stage and like the pressure of the moment, you know that not like everything cannot be right at 100%. So you have to accept mistakes, and you have to accept some points. And I think also it gives me a lot of confidence, because last year was pretty shit. And when I came in, we played way better. And I think I gained a lot of confidence in my ability to direct a team and understand the game, and give what I have to give.
True.
Thank you. Next question from Raquel Mice Esports.
Bonsoir, je veux faire ma question en français à les coachs. Je suis Raquel de My Esports de la mid brésilienne. Lors du Lotus, vous étiez désavantagé. Et comment avez-vous réussi à revenir du changement de côté et à renverser la situation?
Tu veux que je réponde en français ou en anglais?
Oui, en français.
Ok. Du coup, je pense que Lotus, on est mal rentré dedans, parce que quand tu regardes la fin d'Icebox, on avait eu un peu du mal à finir la map. Donc, on a eu un slow start sur Lotus. Mais c'est ce qui fait toute la différence avec cette équipe, c'est que je pense qu'on l'a déjà vu, même auparavant, sur des maps au kick-off, où on n'abandonnait pas, malgré que ça se passait mal. Et ouais, comme l'a dit Magnum, je pense qu'on est parti sur un mauvais plan de jeu au début. Et ça, j'en prends la responsabilité. Même si on n'a pas tout fait au bien à 100%, etc., j'en prends quand même la responsabilité, parce que c'était le plan choisi par nous. Et après, on a directement rectifié pendant une pause tactique pour faire en sorte de dévier vers autre chose, et ça a plutôt fonctionné. Donc voilà.
Merci.
De rien.
Thank you. Next question from Ganesh at Strafe.
This is for three debutants. Martin, Tomasi, and Narrate. This was your first international VCT Masters game. First of all, how was the experience? Second, were you guys nervous? Were there nerves during or before the game?
You can start, Masha.
Me?
Yeah.
For me, it's just like the same nerves as going into any match. To me, they're good. I wouldn't say they're nervous. It's just like excitement, because you know you always dream of being here and being on like such a stage. So I'm definitely like very excited to go on. I wouldn't call it like I'm nervous, but I'm definitely like I feel like the energy, you know, like the feeling in your chest, like that like you're about to like experience like such a cool moment.
Yeah, I agree. I think for me, like I take every game as like the same game, but I think the difference between this type of stage, like on Masters and Champions, it's like they are way bigger, and the crowd. I think the crowd is the like most important thing. But yeah, I'm really happy of being playing here in international stage. It was one of my dreams, so I accomplished and I'm doing it. So I'm just here to give everything, and yeah, I'm excited as always to every game. Thank you.
Yep. Martin?
So for me, it's the same like kickoff,
Yeah.
except for two things. First of all, the crowd is amazing. They're screaming,
Yeah.
you can hear them. And second of all, they didn't allow my bunny, so it's sad, but it's okay. And buy the Casey bundle.
Yep. Thank you. Thank you.
He's right. Next match, he will have his bunny, so he will drop 40 on every team we will play.
Say voila.
Hello, here Theo from Sons of KS. First of all, congratulations on your victory today. I want to ask you, Chin, because you've been in K Corp since day one. You've been in all K Corp competitions on tier 1 since the beginning. So what do you think had to happen inside of K Corp to qualify today to Masters Madrid and being the first team to have a victory today?
I think the most important thing, like just like the team we made, the team was built up like really well from the beginning. Like we have an identity since the beginning. It wasn't made randomly, I would say. Every people like each other. It's like a group, like a great group we made, and I think it's like it helps a lot to have a group of people that likes to work together and want to work, like hungry of winning. And like playing with rookies and like such young players, I think helps a lot, and with experienced staff. And I think that's why like we are playing that good as a team.
And I want to ask you as well, you've experienced Valorant lock-in in Brazil last year. And well, we all remember these cabins in which you were like kind of isolated from the audience. How do you feel better, having the white noise or being inside of these cabins when you're on stage?
We didn't play in cabins, I think.
No.
You were,
Yeah.
I think it was only the finals then?
Maybe. To be honest, I don't
Maybe,
remember.
yeah,
But
there was no cabin.
I don't think final was as well in
Yeah.
as I remember, because I
It
spoke
was-
to that kind
It
of
was the
stuff.
same stage.
Yeah, they were screaming at them like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
no problem.
Hi, how are you?
Hello.
Hello. Fine.
Nice.
So my question is for Magnum and Sage. Sage?
Zeiss.
How do you Sage? So I just have a question, and it's about Lotus. I think you were the first team I saw planting in stairs instead of planting for how do you say, sand? Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I just got that one question: why is it better to plant on stairs instead of planting for sand? Because out of many post plants you made, you have lost the most, and you have to relegate
The most or the least?
The most.
the most. Yeah, and that's my question. Like today in round 20, you lost against the 5v5 post plant with the same guns. So I just wanted to know why that decision of planting in stairs.
It's not like pre-planned. Usually it's like who has the spike. He kind of decides, and he kind of goes around the post plan. Like obviously we are capable of planting outside, but like the pressure of the moment, and as well yeah, we just decided to plan there in the game, but it's not pre-planned.
Some situations don't allow for it.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
can't always plant there. There's always a risk of you being reticked on,
Or spam.
flood retake, and
getting
especially in 5v5, that it's like unless we do something different and we try to fight them, it's hard to just plant in the open. It's risky.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually you need to take city spawn or like not smoke city spawn, try to take city spawn, and then you are allowed to plant there.
Yeah, as Magnum said, we are capable to both of them. It's just that the way we choose to play on the moment, it was this, and yeah, that's it. But also like the new site of C, as he said,
How's that?
doesn't allow a lot to plant for outside if you don't take a space.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. And final question from Esports Driven.
Yep, my question is for Zaj and Shin. So, like, how much impact did Hank have or bring on the team, like with his winning experience with Gambit?
I mean, I think for me as a staff, I will talk and then I will let Shin talks after. Obviously, Eng was an example for me because I'm really young and I want to be such a good coach for the future. So no dictating or something, but I see you guys. Yeah, like he's like really good coach. He has I don't know how to explain, but he's like really funny, really kind, and in the same time, you know that you cannot fuck up. You know, like you cannot miss around or like just don't do what you have to do. So I think there is no better coach than him on the game, and I'm excited to be next to him and learn a lot from him because, as I said, I'm still really young and I need experience for my future. So yeah.
And for me, I think like Eng, kind of everybody looked up on on him since the beginning of the game for what he did in 2021. And like I don't know, I'm just very glad to like play and learn with such experienced like coach. And I think like I don't know, as Eng said, as he said, sorry, it's kind of like difficult to describe him because you can think that he's kind of like a leader that doesn't allow like a lot of things, but he's actually like really open-minded and really funny guy. But as well as he said, when we need to focus on, when we need to work like in a good way, he kind of like he has like this leader thing that that allows us to like go forward. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just like glad to play like with such a coach.
Yeah.
Just to sorry, Magnum. Last thing I want to add is like when you work with the planning that we have and what he does for the team, like with him, you don't feel the hours like going because you always have a goal. Like, I don't know, imagine we practice 6 times a day. Like you don't feel it because we have a point why we practice, like why we are doing this. And this is, I think, a secret that he has.
Yeah.
Nice.
That
It's
you
no
shouldn't
secret,
have
right? It's no secret. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no one can reproduce it, you know? Like you have to be Eng to reproduce it.
I think I should change coaches like real summer like solo.
I don't know him. I mean, I know by name,
Yeah,
but I
but
don't
not
know his work.
Yeah.
Merci beaucoup et bonne chance pour la suite.
Merci. Merci.
Say merci, guys.
Merci beaucoup.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. That was the last question of this press conference. Congratulations on the win, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.